Joseph again on John the Hut Dweller channel. Sorry, I have the hiccups right now. Um, yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about Pluto and whether you think it's a planet or not. I was surprised that there was no consensus among scientists. It was kind of what kicked it off is that when they built a new museum um, in Virginia, Neil deGrasse Tyson, sorry, um, when he set it up, he had the planets up until Pluto, and he put Pluto in a different part with objects in the Kuiper Belt. And I saw this on Nova, because I had heard about the controversy or whatever. This gave a different spin on it and gave the people who were pro Pluto people. It didn't really. It kind of just tried to brush it off as as an emotional thing they had, and it was just it's people connection to the dog Pluto in the Disney movies, and it was kind of I was like, there's got to be somebody who actually has reason. At the end of the show, they actually showed somebody who had a valid argument for the other side, an actual scientist, and he said, and through the documentary, they said we got a rejection letter from so many scientists that said, yeah, astronomers, that yeah, Pluto is a planet, and actually finally talked about the difference. Pluto is big enough. It's not big. They said the reason why Pluto isn't is because it didn't clear the area around it. That a planet needs to clear all the other objects around it. But Pluto isn't this asteroid. It's not just this lump of rock, giant asteroid out there. What they're saying now is it's a planetoid. Some people are using that term, and so it's it's obviously bigger than Moon. I think a little bit smaller than Mars, but it has enough gravity where it made a sphere. It's crushed itself into a sphere, and a big one, and it's got an atmosphere. It's got more than the atmosphere of Venus that they think. We don't know a lot about Pluto, but if it's that case, somebody was saying, well, out in the Kuiper Belt there could be many more. Why do we have to stop at um, 8 planets? I mean, if we go out there and we see there's 50 of them out there, we should add all those. Isn't your idea of going to a planet? I mean, their definition is it could only be in the solar system, but aren't there planets in elsewhere? Could there be stray planets without a star? Basically these worlds that they're spherical and they have an atmosphere, which I think is a very interesting idea. I would say Pluto is a planet, and actually here in Illinois and in New Mexico, Pluto is a planet. I don't know if it is while it's in the Museum of Science and Industry. I think they take the side of the Europeans that voted on it. But yeah, I think it's a cool. I think it's a cool debate. I think it should go on. I still like the fact that there's people who are holdouts on this, and kind of happy that it's discussion. There's scientific debates, and I don't think it should be. I think anybody's excited. It's not a planet. They already said. I think that's a real loss to just take a kind of totalitarian view. I think that I don't know if it's going to be this big tragic thing for humanity if we don't. But I think looking at each side, I mean, I think that's pretty much the sum of everything that I said. Looking at both sides is far more interesting. Get a better perspective. Sometimes the unpopular side is right. Um, but yeah. So, what do you guys think? Is Pluto a planet or not? Because the scientists definitely can't agree on it. All right. Peace.